Hi friends, I'm Jenny and I make anime figure related videos every single week. So today we're gonna compare the authentic Sakura Miku 2020 figure to her fake or bootleg version. This is a video request by Disturb Excerpt? I hope I said that right. By the way, she didn't come with a box, so we will be skipping the box comparison. Let's start with the base. This is the base of the fake Sakura Miku 2020 figure. As you can see, there's damage. It arrived with a lot of scratches, and the worst part is that long crack on it. The base has few flower prints and 4 holes for her pegs. There are nothing carved underneath, such as manufacturers and so on. Now this is the base of the Real Sakura Miku 2020 figure. No scratches or cracks or whatsoever. There are 2 holes for her pegs, and underneath the base are details such as the manufacturers. It also has more flower prints than the fake. When identifying fake figures, the easiest way to check is the base for manufacturers. Sometimes they don't have them, and sometimes they just print the wrong manufacturers, so take note of that. Let's compare the twin tails this time. Fake Sakura Miku on the right and authentic Sakura Miku on the left. Notice that the apples of the fake Sakura Miku has a matte, smooth finish, while the apples of the real Sakura Miku are painted with a darker shade of red and has a smooth, shiny finish. The leaves of the fake Sakura Miku is also a lighter shade of green than the real one. The flower on the fake Sakura Miku is just a translucent pink flower with no other details, while the flower of the real Sakura Miku is a semi-transparent white flower with soft pink paint in the middle. The tip of the ponytails differ as well. The fake is a muddy pink see-through with hair sculpted further apart, while the real one is more of a clear white hook-shaped clump of hair strands. These are the other ponytails, and the fake on the right has the same semi-transparent pink feature, although this time the hair strands are closer to the main hair, if that ever made sense. Left hand this time. The fake Sakura Miku has a frosty-like detail inside her arm sleeves, while the real one doesn't. That's some sweaty palm and chunky fingers you got there, fake Sakura Miku. That right there is a paint job you get when you settle for less. Also some paint transfers and uneven sculpts on the arm sleeves. The headset of the fake Sakura Miku is painted purple with thin, slant pink linings. The real Sakura Miku on the other hand has her headset filled with just pink shade and a bit of yellow on the sides. Note that the shades of pink of both heads differ too. The real Sakura Miku has a darker pink than the fake on the right. Face comparison next. The fake Sakura Miku reminds me a lot of the Witch of the Waste for some reason. Her eyes are not proportioned, her blush is too obvious and unnatural, her eyebrows are too far from her eyes, she has a very small mouth, and her hair strands has some left out molds that were not discarded. The real Sakura Miku on the other hand has big expressive eyes with darker linings and little flowers. The blush is just subtle, her mouth is a bit bigger in comparison to the fake Sakura Miku, and her hair, although not the best, has a semi-transparent fringe and better quality of mold. This is the color of the authentic Sakura Miku. It of course looks normal as what colors would look like. Now this is the fake's color, and it is not halved well. It looks more of a bib than a collar, to be honest. White strap on the right is the fake Sakura Miku, while the pink one is the real one. The pink strap is just carved with some kind of zigzag pattern, while the white one doesn't have any extra details at all. This is one of the worst sculpted armpits on a figure. The edges are rough and there are obvious left out molds that look like long veins. The real Sakura Miku isn't the best one either, however it appears to be smoother in comparison to the fake. Same as the head, their boots differ with the shades of pink as well. The one on the right, which is the fake Sakura Miku, looks a bit lighter. Now the pegs attached underneath the boots of the real Sakura Miku are semi-transparent slim tubes. Contrary to that, the pegs of the fake Sakura Miku are bigger and painted with white. By the way, the fake Sakura Miku appears to be leaning more than the real Sakura Miku because the peg just won't fit all the way with any of the holes of the base. Here we see it more clearly. The arm sleeves of the real Sakura Miku is more frosted on the outside, while the arm sleeves of the fake is closer to transparent and has a shinier coat on the outside. Frankly, aside from the obvious face difference and skin color, because of how dopey the fake Sakura Miku looks and how darker she looks, other differences are not that drastic. It's because if not compared with a fake, the real Sakura Miku 2020 looks like a fake as well, with the lack of details, to be honest. It fell short from the other Sakura Mikus in the market. I got the Sakura Miku 2020 for $13 while the fake Sakura Miku costs around $6 including shipping fee. We all know there's a huge price difference, and we don't shame buying bootlegs. We don't do that here. However, I do these comparison videos for the purpose of telling you to not settle for less. If you can be patient, save up and buy a better figure with better details. I do know that in some places authentic figures are impossible, but for those who can freely choose between a fake figure and a real one, please choose the authentic figure for the details and quality control. The video ends here. I hope you find this helpful and entertaining in some way. I don't know. Anyway, always choose to be kind and see you next Wednesday. Jane!